Shalom, giving all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash, and double honor to the city, all apostles, all bishops, and brothers on Dung and Great Millstone. Salutations to the whole elect. This is your brother Rabbi Yamyan here to share another lesson. And the title of this lesson is Beware that thou be not deceived. Let me go into the script here. Beware that thou be not deceived and brought down into jollity. But the title will be Beware that thou be not deceived. And reason why I titled that, because I see in these last days with a lot of wars and commotions going on over there in the east. You have a lot of our people who have never really gotten their passports and stuff. They're in a spirit of merriness. So all of a sudden they want to travel more than ever, because they believe that if they don't travel now, they may not be able to do so in the future. You know that you only live once, spirit, you know what I'm saying? And it looked like a lot of things is happening, with these planes, man. Look like the Most High is going to use a lot of plane incidences and accidents in the coming times to judge, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people. When these things are full, when they have like a major accident, it'd be a total loss, you know what I mean, to the equipment, the crew, and the passengers, you know what I'm saying. So those of you, who are blessed with some cash, man, donate to the brothers, donate to the camps, donate to the elders. So it's really now is not the time to be in a jolly spirit, man. We in the time of war, time of mourning. Right? Scripture says better to enter to the house of mourning than to enter the house of feasting, right? So pretty much there's a time and a place for everything. Now is not the time to be jolly and traveling here and there, you know what I mean? If you gotta go somewhere, go do it. You gotta go for a drive, go do it. You gotta take some time to relax, catch your breath, go do it. But now is not a time to be island chain hopping. You gotta be sick of spec, man, because this is the hopeful year of the time of Jacob's trouble. You don't want to be caught out there, by surprise. So I'm gonna share this article, a few scriptures at the end, and wrap it up. So Lord willing, it be edifying unto the elect. So the first scripture I was talking about was in Sirach, chapter 13 and verse 8. It says, beware that thou be not deceived and brought down into jollity. You know what I mean? A lot of people, they are judged, unawares, right? In foolishness, in happiness. You go somewhere to enjoy yourself, and judgment meet you there. But when you go into the word jollity, it says merry making, revelry, like partyings, right? So a lot of people, especially Jake, the woman, they like to go to Dubai, to go to those parties and wherever else they do over there. And even I had a family member, as old as she is, she went over there because of the hype. She heard of the hype of the younger women, the younger nigger woman going over there having a good time, and she and some friends, she went over there to Dubai as well. Continuing in with the word cheerfulness, right? A life of pleasure, right? And we all know the woman, she lives a life of pleasure, right? And scripture said those who live in pleasure is dead while they live it. So these women, they live for these things. Lust, right? Indulgence, festive, merry, right? Because people see the writing on the wall, but they don't want to acknowledge it. You understand? In their mind, they're like, to hell with it. I'm going to continue doing what I got to do, Alright? So as per the World News, The Sun, published on the 16th, It says runaway smash. Two passenger planes collide at Hokkaido's New Chitos Airport in Japan in second runaway crash in weeks. Remember, the first one happened not far from New Year's Day, so-called New Year's Day. Alright, so judgment is happening, man. Things is happening. It may not be judgment to you because it happened, but it's judgment to the two people that died. You know. It says two passenger planes have collided at an airport in Japan weeks after 5 were left dead in another crash. The Korean Air and Cathay Pacific planes came into contact at New Chitos Airport in Hokkaido at 5:30 p.m. local time. See the damage right there, the scratches to the wing and to the bottom of the fuselage. You know, it says a part of the wing of a Korean airplane left and Cathay Pacific aircraft right are seen after the collision. There's another picture of it there. Alright, footage shows the damage to the planes in a blizzard conditions. And these bad conditions are all over, man, especially in the United States. I've never seen it like this in a long time. With these low temperatures, especially in lower states that are presumably, warmer. But we are living in unprecedented times. Alright, it says the Cathay Pacific aircraft was parked on the tarmac where it was hit by a moving Korean airplane, the fire department said. Cathay Pacific confirmed the aircraft was on the ground at the time and there was no passengers or crew on board, according to broadcaster NHK. The airline representative said its flight CX-583 from Sapporo to Hong Kong was cancelled and the passengers would be moved onto another service. The majority of our customers will be protected onto another Cathay Pacific service today, with the remainder traveling with us tomorrow. We extend our apologies to the affected customers, he added. Footage showed a huge hole ripped out from under the wing of the Cathay Pacific plane, where the Korea Air flight crashed into it and crumbled the end of its own wing. The Korean airplane was preparing for takeoff when its left wing collided with the right tail wing of the Cathay Pacific plane parked next to it, according to the airport officials. The Korean Air officials stated that the incident occurred when a towing car, which was moving the Korean airplane backwards ahead of departure, slipped because of snow on the ground. So you see that? It's a regular occurrence, and boom, something happened, an incident happened. And this is why the Lord say you come like a thief in the night. Judgments come like a thief in the night. Everything looking good, everything going sweet, wherever it is you're doing, and boom, there it happens. It says it's understood there were 289 passengers on board the Korean air flight. It says there were no injuries. The airline is cooperating with all relevant authorities, the spokeswoman said. At least 46 flights have been cancelled from and to New Chitos Airport today due to blizzard conditions. It comes just 2 weeks after a Japan Airlines flight smashed into a Coast Guard aircraft, leaving 5 people dead. The plane erupted in flames after the collision at Tokyo's Haneda's airport on January 2nd. It says all 367 passengers and 12 crew members on board the Airbus A350 were evacuated, but 5 crew of the Japan Coast Guard plane died. The captain, the only survivor on the plane, was named Captain Genki Miyamoto, age 39. The shocking crash was caught on camera as passengers and airport workers watched on in horror. Images from NHK showed flames coming out of the plane's windows and from the beneath the aircraft. Now, another thing that I saw is that one of the doors or windows, some of the bolts became loose on a particular flight, and it caused a big hole on the side of the plane with people in it. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of things is happening with these planes. So don't doubt there's some major crash of incidences where something with planes happen. You understand? So be wary of your travel, and before you go anywhere, pray. One passenger managed to capture the panic inside the plane as smoke took over the entire cabin. People were seen covering their faces with their hands or masks, as others were heard yelling in the background. Following the crash, air traffic control recordings heap mystery on the catastrophic disaster. It's now a mystery, to the Most High. When He send the order out for people to be judged, the spirits go out and they make it happen. It says while the Japan Airlines plane had been given permission to lie, the Coast Guard aircraft had been told to stop short of the runway, NHK reported. But a Coast Guard source said its pilot received the green light to take off, the outlet said, contradicting the controller's account of events. So there's some miscommunication there. And that brings us to the end of the article. Alright, so this is why we tell y'all, to fear the Lord, man. And that's why we warn, You have brothers putting up lessons all over the day, all over the night, 24 hours. Right? This is 2 Corinthians chapter 5 and 11. It says, knowing therefore the terror of the Lord, right? He's a king of terrors, right? Al-Shadr, right? We persuade men. So one of the ways we persuade men is standing on the highways and the byways and doing these, these epistles. We send out these warnings, right? But we are made manifest unto the Most High Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and I trust also are made manifest unto you, right? So the Most High give us the word, and we trust that the word is true. And for those of you who hear the word, you believe, and for those who are scoffers, you all wouldn't, happen onto it. And large portion of scripture will be in Proverbs chapter 10, and I'm gonna read verse 27. It says, the fear of the Lord prolongeth life, the fear of the Lord prolongeth days, but the years of the wicked shall be shortened. Right? So the shortening of the wicked are in accidents like this. You understand? The Most High is pleased with them. It's time for their judgment, and He send the order out. Right? And on the flip side of that, those of you that fear the Most High, you understand, your days will be extended. You understand? So wherever it is you gotta go, if you gotta go somewhere by plane, pray, but try not to be in the spirit of jollity. Country hopping and all of that. You want to shop in this particular store in this country, and then a couple of days later you want to go to another country and shop in another store. You know what I mean? Now is not the time for that, man. Just we gotta do the go for a drive, you want to go somewhere easy, man, do so. But the excessiveness of it is not needed. All right. So fear the Lord and wait for His coming, for it is near. Until the next time, shalom.